What's up, guys? Michael and David here, bringing you the Jungle Ghost achievement in Call of Duty Ghosts. Here we're on the level of the Hunted, and we'll be dropping out of the. After interrogating Rorke, you get dropped out of the carrier, and you're stranded in the jungle trying to find your team. And the objective of this achievement is just not to break stealth the entire mission. How'd this go for you?
Well, this was pretty easy for me, mostly because I stayed crouched the whole time, and I rarely got seen. If I did get seen, I just shot the guy right away. So
Was there any kind of indication that you broke stealth, or you assumed you broke stealth, or
well,
you
they
just?
start like the bad guys would start like looking at you, start talking a little
But as
bit.
long as
So
they didn't open fire on you, you're probably fine.
yeah, I was probably fine.
Yeah, I never had that issue here. I just took plenty of time. I literally this whole mission, this whole clip was probably like over 30 minutes of me just crouching and going prone everywhere. I would say the hardest part is this first initial drop when you're around the wreckage of the plane. I do take out a guy here. Like David said, he took out a couple guys himself. So you can shoot enemies as long as you don't break the stealth and they start opening firing on you. Um, but yeah, I took plenty of time. I'm going to be fast forwarding through a lot of this because it takes a ton of time of me just crouching. I try to stay to the right as much as possible during this first part. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I see that you took the right path. Yeah, I really just stayed on the left
Left,
side
okay.
mostly, and that hardly had any bad guys. I only killed like three maybe at the
Yeah.
most.
I only killed one, but like yeah, this guy almost got me. I went prone behind a tree. He wasn't able to see me. He even looked directly at me. So I guess it's kind of lenient as long as you try to stay in the brush as much as possible. I would highly advise staying off the paths too. Like try to stay in the brush as much as possible. Even if you can't see, you have your radar right there for you. Anytime the radar starts going crazy, I would just go prone and kind of sit around and hide as much as possible. Did you run into any of those problems of them getting too close to you?
Well, I found that problem like once, but that really wasn't much of a problem because
You
they
just
just left.
Yeah,
Or
you
one
didn't
guy
take
just
them out.
saw me and then I just instantly killed him.
Yeah, so it looks like you do have a little leniency if they see you have about a half a second to take out that guy before he alerts everybody else. Um, I don't know. Eventually, I do. Once I get to the plane wreckage, I kind of move towards the middle. I just try to avoid as many dots as possible. It seemed like your path was might have been a little easier on the left, but
Yeah, I just see that you're going
yeah,
taking little
I guess the right side.
beelines through the.
Initially, the right side did look easier to me, honestly, but I guess your side was much easier.
Yeah, it was so much easier just staying on the wall.
Yeah, the like I said, this first part was definitely the hardest for me, and it probably was the hardest for you, even though it seemed pretty easy. Um, and I believe if I fast forward here a little bit, I get a couple close calls where there's even right here, I believe there's one part where walking up to the path and I see him coming, so I have to like, oh crap, I duck down real quick behind the brush, and I'm not spotted at all. Um, um, I do even have a little I guess not really an Easter egg, but a little special. I show a rorke file off right here. Um, it's located by the waterfall right before you hook up with your team for the second half of this mission. Um, I'm still working my way up through the jungle here. I don't know if you have anything else to add to this initial first part of it.
I mean, there's not much to say. It's just take it slow and steady.
Stay out of the way. Stay crouched or prone. I guess crouched is good, or I try to get prone if anything got too close to me. Oh, Rourke file. There you go. After you uh you know uh, catch up to your group, you're gonna be getting to this waterfall here, and they all say take cover behind the waterfall. I would suggest just not looking at the enemies at all, because I know with the first time I went through this mission, I looked at them even though I was behind the waterfall, and they're still able to see me. I look straight down here. I don't know what you did.
Yeah, that issue never came up with me. I just basically followed the orders of the
Yeah.
other ghosts,
I
and
just I
that
try to look in
worked.
the ground as much as possible. And then here for the woods, Elias tells you to I think strafe to the right here, and I just try to follow Merrick, or I think his name is Merrick, right?
Merrick, yes.
Yeah, Merrick, the bald dude. I just follow. I'm like right next to him. I'm his best buddy during this part of it. I'm just hugging, basically right next to him. And then this big open field part with the lightning and the choppers.
Yeah, this part
Again,
reminded me of Jurassic Park 2. with the raptors and
Raptors, don't go in the long grass. With this part, we're kind of like the Raptors. Well, I don't know, not really the Raptors, but we're trying to avoid them as much as possible, and without them seeing us. But I just right here, my new best buddy is Hesh. Just basically right up top of his back. As long as you stay with him crouched, you should be fine. After that, there's one more part where you have to go prone for a chopper, but they tell you to do it. And right here is the end of the level. You jump off the waterfall, and the achievement will pop right when you surface up.
that's basically the end for this achievement.
Yeah, hopefully some of these tips helped you guys. I'll be popping the achievement here soon. If you like the video, like it or make a comment, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Definitely do that. We're just starting up, trying to get you guys to like us, and hope this helped. Peace out, bros.
Yeah, bye.